Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Foundry. Between episodes, I did a little bit of stuff around the base, mostly just decoration and stuff. I think the most important part of that is the tunnel. I think that this will be sort of how the tunnel works. I have a transformer here in order to run the lights as well as the pump. I'm assuming that we're going to have to put more pumps along. So that's why we have this power here. This thing is doing, it's 16 kilowatts, right? Like nothing. So no reason to not have it. I reorganized the concrete production a little bit just to make it easier to expand in the future. And I have lots of concrete stored up in the machines and everything. And then I also went ahead and made some electronic component automation. I don't think it's actually used for the science or anything, but it's kind of just useful to have for myself. And then the last little bit that I did, which was the decoration up here of lava, or the lava, of the steel factory. I don't know if I like how the large wall segments work. I don't know if since they are stuck to a 5x5 grid, anywhere that I can't have a 5x5 shape. So for instance, where this steel is coming out, it's a completely different look than the rest of the building, right? And it just looks kind of out of place, right? Same thing on this side, right? There's no 5x5 wall, but then there is one. Like, it just kind of looks a little weird. So I don't know how much I like the decoration options that they've put in the game so far. I do, on the other hand, like the struts. They're made with steel, so you don't get them until at least Science Pack 2. But they work really well. And if you go ahead and run on over to the power plant using this nice concrete path I made to walk over nice and quickly, we'll see that they actually have a large variant, which are really, really nice for stuff like this, right? The struts are really nice for things like this, and so I was actually able to decorate this sort of overlap over to the water pretty nicely. Don't know about the yellow, but if you use the painting tool, you can color them whatever you want. So they come with basic colors, and then we got our own colors, so I can color this white or red. Pretty simple, but it works well enough. But here is another situation where I don't know how those are the walls and those are the 1x1 decor pieces, right? Like, it just doesn't fit the same look. They look weird together. I wish they were a little bit more smooth connecting. That's all. And then the last thing which I did between episodes was I went and explored the map a little bit. So we got a nice big area around our home base for stuff. And I noticed that this area up here, lots of ignum ore and a xenoferrite and a techno. So this is a really good spot up here. Down here to the right was 2 xenoferrite. That's a huge xenoferrite ore patch there. So down here is also another good expansion opportunity. But we'll see what happens. If we can get down to that lower xenoferrite ore, I think we'll be fine. But that's assuming that we can get down there before this patch runs out. And let me tell you, it's pretty low. If we come on over here, I mean, I would say that's a pretty healthy chunk taken out of it. So let's get moving, shall we? I also did all the tier 2 research. So if you look down here, you can see we only have tier 3 research left. Pretty important. And we're actually super close to getting tier 3 research done. All we need to do is the last part. Because we already have the pipes, we already have the concrete. The last thing is the advanced machinery parts. And those are actually just steel and machinery parts. We're already making machinery parts for the tier 1 and the tier 2s coming out right here. So we just need to use those again. And then steel is, we have plenty of steel. So let's go ahead and just, there's no good way to get these. And just like that, we have a nice big area to assemble these. And I think we're gonna need one more assembler. So let's go ahead and let's route those things that we already have crafted behind these. We'll bring concrete up front. And then let's see, how long does it take? It's 1 per minute. So we'll need technically double the number of assemblers for this, but I don't think we're going to be able to craft these very fast. But go ahead and make them anyways. Why do I have an extra belt here? Oh well. I'm going to leave enough room that I can make one more assembler here. Just like so. Bring this around town. I could probably actually make these an assembler twos. What does assembler twos take? Just advanced machinery parts. For now, we'll just do this. We'll go ahead and do this. Now we just need a whole lot of concrete. Concrete, baby! We'll go ahead and bring these in here like so. I think we're gonna have to go grab some more belts here in a second. There's that. We can let those get crafted while I grab some belts. Belts are over here. Probably also upgrade the tier 2 belts, but so what? And then we need to bring these, let's bring them this way. We'll bring them back to here. This is really starting to get messy, and there we go. Now we just need these on the output. Like so. And I think as soon as we get some concrete in these are crafting, right? Yeah, they're crafting. Definitely gonna want to get some more assemblers on this. These are taking forever. Go ahead and toggle these to all be output, including this one here. And now we are making the same number as we are with the science pack 2s and 1s. Because these are 2 per minute. These are also 2 per minute. These are the science pack 3s are 1 per minute, so now we are up to an even amount. Although now that we're doing actually doing research, our resource demands are going to go sky high again. It's going to be very important for us to get the tier 2 processing as soon as we get, basically as soon as these patches run out, that's what we'll be doing. We'll be setting up a tier 2, maybe even tier 3 by that point, who knows. I have no idea. Chemical processing makes ignum powder. I don't know. Does that give us olumite fuel? Maintenance drone? I don't even know what half of this stuff does. Construction material. A lot of that's really cool stuff. But now that we have tier 3 science packs moving and grooving, it's all gonna be a reality. Wait, 99%. Oh, we were backing up on science pack 3s. That's a good sign. But there is basic Olumite processing. What a wonderful sight. I think third lane loader would be really important for us, so that way we can at least start getting just better layouts. But let's check the map. So yeah, these are Olumite reservoirs. Still one more unknown resource that we have. Interesting. Let's go ahead and, where was that Olumite? It's this way. I went ahead and made some of the pump jacks. This is that Olumite mine, by the way. Obviously we're gonna need floor panels for this. So what if we just put a floor down just over the whole vein? Because these things are gonna need power some way. Just like so. Let's go ahead and try and mine out a little bit of area over here. It's not the greatest, I know. But let's see what happens when we put pump jacks on here. Pump jack, not hitting a reservoir below. Okay, well let's go ahead and give me a little bit more space here. Take out that plop right there. Now I want it. Ah, it fell off. Wonderful. What happens if I put this here and then just placed it first? I can't place that. Okay. Well, how am I supposed to place this up above if it won't let me place? Do these not need power? How am I supposed to place these? Like that? And then it's gonna say, oh, they have... I gotcha, I wired them in directly. Okay. So no need for this. Oh, I didn't mean to get rid of the pump jack too. Okay, well let's go ahead and just place these just about anywhere we can on this thing without giving someone a seizure, maybe. Like that. Cool. And then what we'll have to do is get my wiring out. I'll just come here. I'll bring a wire down to here. This guy will bring a wire out to... Ah, dang it. This will come out to... Can we get all the way across this little hill? We can. Awesome. There, and now this can come, start headed back to base. Alright, Bebop. We built 4 pump jacks.
Olumite is in our hands. Now we can venture into chemical processing. This is where the fun really starts. We should begin processing it. Oh, by the way, BB, any news from the station?
Beep boop. I knew you would say beep boop.
No. I refuse to believe that our drop pod is launched because of a malfunction. We are not a malfunction.
Beep boop. Alright, let's see. You've got 1,000 liters of crude Olumite. Building a platform for me to stand on while I look at these things is going to be one of the most important things I do. Can I check? So we have 5.4 million crude olemite in here. I'm assuming that that's a lot, but that's where I'm going to leave this episode, guys. I hope you all are excited for some oil processing because I sure am. And I'll see all of you guys in the next episode.